girl Sunshine. It's Monday, a new week, a new week. So let's go ahead and there's my guest right there.
Hey, gorgeous.
Oh, beautiful. How are you?
I am blessed.
Oh, that's right. So introduce yourselves for the ones who may not know you so we can go ahead and start talking it up like we normally do.
Hey, y'all. My name is Candi Jones. I am a minister. I am an author. I am a veteran. I am a mother. I am a cook. I am an avid reader. I am a good friend of Nicole's. Yes. That's my girl right there. I'm a sister. I'm a daughter. I am just me.
Okay.
Unadulterated me.
Now, sis, let's go back to the minister. When this happened, me and you haven't talked for a little bit. It's like we was in and out. Uh-oh. You froze. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. We just... Uh-oh. Let's see. All right. Let's try it again. She froze. There we go. Okay.
Oh, I'm back.
So now let's go back. When did you become certified minister?
I am working on my certification right now,
Okay.
but I am being called Minister Candi Jones.
Okay.
Calling has been on my life for a very long time.
Okay.
But I ran from it for the longest.
Yeah, we know about them running.
Yeah, I was a Jonah, except for I spent more than 3 days in the belly of the well. Spent about 30.
You and I both. You and I both.
We got it. We got it. We understand. You know, we're here. We get it with each other. We know what it is to run. You just answered faster than I did. That's what that was.
Girl, now that answering now.
I know, right?
You didn't show me this. He's like, because you wouldn't have said yes. I was like, okay.
I know, right? Well, last year when I said, God, okay, I submit to your will fully, he was like, oh, for real? Really? That's what you really mean? Yes, I mean, I submit to your will fully. Oh, gotcha. Roger that. Wait, time out. I didn't sign up for that. That's not what I said. That when I said your will fully, your will wasn't supposed to include da 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 da. He's like, yeah, it includes all of that, but
and da and da.
Okay. But my will includes your peace and your joy and your complete and total healing.
Girl, that's a whole mouthful right there. Now, what's the name of the book? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
My Forever Angel.
Now, I know what it stands for, but for the viewers who don't, let them know.
Okay, so when was this? A year and a half ago? The last time that we did this?
Yep.
It's been a little bit.
Yep. So
back then, I discussed a little bit about my son who passed 14 years ago. So my Forever Angel was my healing. My Forever Angel is my facing that pregnancy, facing that time in my life, and facing his passing, and saying that I'm letting go, that I can't hold on to that grief anymore. Because sometimes we hold on to things and they weigh us down so much. And we don't realize that. That's not saying I have no, because Nicole will tell you if she looks at my page, I'm always remembering my son. I will never forget him ever. But it's letting go of the grief and now being able to talk about him and not have those tears like I did the last time.
Yeah.
Not wanting to break down, but saying he's in my heart always. I can tell my story to other people, because there's other women who've been through this and they don't have a voice, or they don't know how to find their voice. They don't know what to do, especially my veteran ladies, my women who have served this country, but this country did not serve them.
Still not serving them.
And still not serving them. As a veteran, I'm still not getting fully served. That little paycheck that I get, baby.
So
I wish.
with we know the government doesn't do what they're supposed to do. They sign you up, give you this big painted picture, and after you sign on that dotted line, then you get the real picture.
Yes. The for real.
And we talk that I'm not doing right by the females, but doing right for the males.
Yes.
And we see that still happening to this day.
Yes.
So let's talk about, you said this is 14 years of
14.
So just playing devil advocate, you know how they do.
Oh yeah.
But her baby's been 14 years. Why is she always harping on it? Why is she talking about it every minute she goes? Don't she have other kids? Shouldn't she spend her time now focusing on them? Let's talk about it. That's something
I do.
Because you know
that my oldest was there for that. He was 6 at the time that it happened. So he lived through it with me. He experienced that. And that hurt for him. Huh?
How's he doing?
He's good now. But at that point in time, he was not. And those are conversations he and I have, because I want to make sure that he's healed from that. I don't want that to make him afraid to have kids. Mm-hmm. Because that can have that effect on him. Both of my other 2 boys know that they have a big brother that's in heaven. It's a discussion that I have because it happened to me, and I pray to God that it doesn't happen to them. I harp on it because the military is not going to tell that side. They're not going to tell you that if you go into labor at work, you may or may not get to go to the hospital.
I'm sorry. Flag on the play. Hold up. What now?
I went into labor at work.
And they don't let you go have the child?
I had to wait 2 hours before I could leave to go to the hospital because there was nobody to replace me in the office.
Yeah, they would have had a court-martial my behind, because I would have been like, no, sir. I have a human being body in me that is ready to come out. And I'm not having that child here in the office. And
my first class was a female on top of that.
You can't hold them for charges. Hold up. No, see, it would have been like, listen.
Yeah.
I'm going to call somebody to come get me. Oh, yeah. See, this is why I tell everybody, I never signed up because I know my mouth.
Yeah.
I never signed up because I am not nobody's property. I never signed up for the military because, baby, waking up on their time, bad enough I got a 9 to 5, but you want me to wake up.
See, who I am now, though, was not who I was then.
Mm-hmm. Girl.
If it was now it wouldn't have never, no.
Girl.
No. It wouldn't have never happened now. But then I was desperate. At that point, I felt like I was doing the right thing for myself and my family at that time. Which, based on the care that I received, it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
So now, with the 14 years of the baby miscarriage, not miscarriage, he was born. We're not going to steal the book and talk more about it, but we're just going to hit some points here so people could go look for it. So here's the thing I want to talk about. Being trifling. On top of that, they like to up so you couldn't hold nothing against them and sue them or anything.
Actually, now I actually can.
But it's for
there has been legislation passed that I now can. There is a man who is suing the military because he got cancer and they did not catch it. So there is a way now that I say it again.
Y'all got great benefits.
No, we don't. Not as a veteran.
Not as
active duty, yes.
But when you're on duty, you have great benefits. And when you are
not even then. It depends upon your duty station.
Okay. We're going to have to break that down.
And what branch you're in. It's a whole lot of factors in it.
Okay. So let me tell you. Will have to break down. So wait. You sign up for the military. They don't have good benefits while you're on duty, while you are active serving?
Depending upon your duty state, depending upon where you're stationed at. When I was in California, I had great benefits. It was wonderful out there. I had awesome doctors, everything. When I got to Virginia, they're more concerned about pleasing DC than taking care of their people. See, on the West Coast, they don't care about DC because they're on the West Coast. Closer you get to DC, the more anal retentive they become.
Wow.
DC comes down to Norfolk on a consistent basis. You always have some type of government there.
Let me tell you, I stayed 1 year and I was out. I was like, nope, I'm going back to New York because y'all Commonwealth make me get you guys. No.
Yeah, it'll get you. That's why I was so glad to leave Virginia. I don't even want to be where I am right now anymore. So that's still too close to Virginia.
Yeah.
It's too close.
So the military basically sucks in every aspect and they hype it up and you sign that dotted line and then you really see it really ain't all sugar and cream. Now, were you married at the time of?
Yes, I was married. I am still married for just a little bit longer.
I know.
To my soon to be ex.
Look,
little bit longer.
Shouting out the door like I did when I got mine approved 2 years ago. Girl, I'm shouting hallelujah and jumping up and down. Go ahead now.
Girl, you wait. They're going to catch me shouting up in there because that's exactly what it's. I'm going to get from in front of the judge first, though. Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate you. As soon as I bust out that door.
Listen. Girl.
I'm just saying. Y'all have to, for those of you who are like, she wrong for that, she wrong. If you go read My Forever Angel, and you will understand why I'm where I am with that. You will absolutely understand. Nicole knows, because she and I talk constantly. But y'all have to go get the book to understand why I feel the way I feel and why it took 14 years to get to this point.
Girl, once they read that book, that mouth dropping, and be like, what? Ooh, what?
Seriously? She did, huh? Look, that book got me in trouble at church. I done already got fussed out about 2-3 times. I now have a Q&A coming up next Saturday so I can explain myself. Because I got fussed out. When they read the book, because they met him. So after reading him, yeah, him. Seriously? Seriously. I'm gonna spank. Really? I am 38 years old. How you gonna spank me?
Well, them old saints be really saying that. Listen, them old saints don't play that.
But for me, that let me know how loved I am despite of.
Yep.
And y'all don't understand how many, especially women in the church, need that.
Girl.
We are shunned for getting a divorce. We are shunned a lot of the time for walking away from these situations.
Listen, in the Bible, the 10 Commandments, thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not, a whole lot.
Steal. Thou shalt not kill. And when it says kill, it's not just physically killing somebody. That's killing somebody's spirit. That's killing their mind. That's killing their heart. That's killing their self-esteem. You can murder somebody and not lay a hand on them.
Yep.
That tongue.
Your words have power. You ain't got to physically put your hands on someone. Verbal abuse is I say, is worse than physical abuse.
It is.
Because
it very much is.
Go away, but the verbal abuse stays in your head.
It does.
Like, is it me? Or you got to go to therapy. You got to do this. You got to do that. Because
well, we talked about my book Bondage, which is now I changed it to I'm Still Standing Here. So the title changed. Okay. Yeah, Bondage, the title changed, but it's still the same book.
Okay.
But when we talked about that, how abusive he was, how he killed my self-esteem, how he was a narcissist. Y'all don't control. The enemy will control you in every way. When they say he comes to steal, kill, and destroy, he's not trying to kill you physically. The enemy wants to kill you spiritually. And that means if he can use people to destroy your self-esteem, if he can use people to destroy your thoughts, if he can use people to destroy your attitude, he's killing you.
Yeah. And on top of that, he don't have God's permission to kill you physically. So that's why he's spiritually and mentally, because he can't get back to where he used to be. You will never get that glory. He will never get it. And so he wants to try to stop you from getting it. Now, tell him how.
And if he can stop you,
tell them how to find your book.
My book is on my webpage, and that's www.candisthoughts.com. CANDISTHOUGHTS.com. And
it's not on.
Say again.
It's not.
It's on Amazon too. If you Google it, or if you go on Amazon and type in like My Forever Angel, you'll find it there too. It's on Amazon. It's on Barnes and Nobles. It's on oh my God! If you Google My Forever Angel, it pops up on every single platform. It's overseas in South Africa. It's sold in Japan. It's sold in Australia. It's in France. It's in England. It's in Finland. It's in Holland. It's in Portuguese. It's everywhere. So and it's in different languages. I'm international just like you, baby. I just haven't been there yet.
That's what we do, baby.
Oh, hey, baby. So what it do, baby?
Now, so let's talk about how you got international, miss. Go ahead. How that happened.
So what a sister did was, and I put the website down in the comment section. Okay. So what I did was I started off after I created the book, got it edited and everything, plug in Ernest Usher III, awesome. Did my digital work, created my book cover, did excellent, really good. I went on a thing called lulu.com. You upload your book, you upload the cover, and for $5, you pay for the international. It's in bookstores. It's in my book is in libraries. My book is international. It's on Barnes and Nobles. It's on Goodreads. It's on like some of everywhere. It's on Google Play. It should be on Apple Play by now. On Apple, on iTunes. It's everywhere.
Now, for the viewers, spell it out again.
Lulu.com, Lulu. And I'm going to put it also in the comment section. So y'all have that too. And you just go up there, and like I said, it's $5, and that's it. I paid the $4.99, and it posted. Some of them take a little bit longer to show up, just because they go through a certain type of vetting process. So I did that. I also did Smashwords. That's another one. That's a digital company. So they put books more that's not just for Kindle, but that do EPUB, things like that. So if you do it on your phone, or if you have a tablet or something like that you want to upload books on, it does those type of websites. So it's different. Like, you can Google different places to upload your book, and it's a lot of the times little or nothing. Then I did it for my website. So I got a Shopify website, made it all pretty and stuff. But they have apps up there that actually allow you to upload digital stuff. I uploaded it digital on my website. All you do is click, and it's the same thing for my book. Lulu also have the Shopify app. It also has a thing to Lulu. So I don't have to print my books off. You just go through there, you click, you buy, it prints the book and sends it straight to you.
Good to know. Y'all
now,
see?
If you want a personally signed copy, come to me. Go to my Cash App. I get the book, I sign it for you, and then I send it to you. That's if you want to sign one. But yeah, that's it. That's all you have to do.
Awesome.
So you invest something in yourself, but the outpouring is amazing. I am getting ready to, I just put the post up. I don't know if you saw it earlier, but I have something getting ready to come called My Forever Vision. And it's about to be my apparel.
Okay.
So I'm going to have the My Forever Angel shirt, and I'm going to have some other things like bags, cups, stuff like that that's getting ready to come out. So that'll be my next thing to come. So the brand is expanding. My brand is healing. Let me explain that part. My brand is healing. So being in ministry, we have the gifts of the Holy Spirit. So one of my gifts is healing. I have several. I'm not going to list them. Just have several. But one of them is healing. And God has given me the ability to speak healing into people through words, sometimes through touch. But my goal for my website and my brand is to help people heal more through words. So I have something called Tiny Journals, where you deal with mental health or physical fitness, or, questions to ask yourself. They're not but between 1 and 3 pages long. They're 50 cents a piece. But they help you to really think and focus, because not everybody is ready to face a psychiatrist or a psychologist or even a life coach. So my goal is to help you walk in your journey of healing until you're ready to say, okay, I'm ready to go to the next level. And I am working on being able to help people go to the next level myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I am working on that degree of myself also. But
Okay.
I want people to have that, because there are veterans who do not have that. The system for veterans is so full. It's so full. They do not have enough people to help. The man yesterday in Texas, mental health issues. The dude in Atlanta, former military, mental health. They do not have enough people to take care of our veterans.
They don't.
And when they slip through the cracks and they hurt themselves or they hurt other people, they blame the people themselves. And these are people who do not know how to control these things. Not everybody knows God. Not everybody has a relationship with him.
No, they don't. Girl, they don't.
So not everybody has that type of healing for themselves. And honey, I know God, and the enemy whispered in my ear to kill myself 3 times.
Listen,
I tried 3 times. So I understand exactly where they're coming from. I understand that trauma.
Here's what I don't like with the government. I've had family members who are Vietnam. God rest his soul, my Uncle Otto. He's like, Nikki, I don't ever want to relive that. Because learning about it one time in high school. And so my mother was like, he was a part of that. Talk to him. And he was like, Nikki, I love you, but I can't.
Yeah, they can't.
They break you. Like I did a spoken word behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Break you into making you who they want you to be.
But
when time is up, how do they repair you? They don't.
They don't.
And be like, go ahead, figure it out.
And there's not enough businesses either. Like a lot of us as veterans want to start our own businesses to help other veterans. But even getting money for that is hard a lot of the time. Or getting something like that off the ground.
You would think
because I reach out more to veterans more than anybody because I can relate more than anybody. And there's not enough of us in the mental health care field because a lot of us haven't healed enough yet to be able to reach back out and help others. See, for me, I know I'm at the place where I can do that. But there are others who are not, who could actually be really great for that. But there's not enough veterans to reach back and say, here, let's get you where you need to be. Here, let's get you healed.
It took you 14 years. Some don't get that.
Some don't ever. And to have that level of forgiveness and not hate those people anymore. Because I could not stand. I even remember the 2 chiefs that I had when my son passed. I remember every single person's name. But I'm not angry at them anymore. Sometimes everything happens for a reason. We don't always understand the reason.
Never will sometimes.
I understand my reason was more than one. One issue, it was you shouldn't have been with this dude to begin with. I gave you a way to get away from it. You were hard-headed. Woo! Girl, look. Hard head make a soft behind.
Yes, God telling you that. So.
And more than once.
I didn't give him to you. You chose him. Boop.
That part.
That's like salt in the wound. You be like, but Daddy, you super.
But Abba. And he be like, but. What did I tell you?
And you be like,
look, I felt like a David in that moment. And
girl.
he was the Bathsheba.
Ooh. Girl. We know how that went.
But I got my Solomon.
I know that's right.
Look.
What do you
That, and then God gave me after healing from it, it became my reason to speak out and say other women are going through this. And they can't speak for themselves sometimes. That there are other women who have been through the military treating them any kind of way. And they can't speak for themselves because they don't know how. They don't know what to say. They don't know what to do for themselves. How do I fix this? How do I heal? Look, in the words of my girl, how do I ease the pain? That's one of my favorite songs too.
Military be something. Bad enough, in society, us women have to deal with the male chauvinist pigs out in the real world. Then you are military. Y'all supposed to be the same on one accord. And they got y'all, women do one thing, men do the other. And men don't get in trouble for it. If a woman does this, she's in trouble. It's like,
if you're not a good old boy, if you're not good in with the men like that, oh honey, look, I never wanted to be a good old boy. I broke the system so hard. I did. Especially after what happened, it was one of those things where it was just like, I don't even want to do this anymore. I don't even want to live anymore. Like, it was God and my son were the reasons why I held on. Because Mr. Dude ain't had nothing to do with that. That was God and my oldest was why I held on to life. Because I really wanted to go. When I tell you pain can be so deep and you never realize that it can really be that deep and that people that you really think should care won't. And then you're far away from home, so you don't really have any family.
Yeah, I know that one too.
So you feel like you're alone in it also. It makes it that much harder. And that you feel like the military of all people would be the main one. No, go to group therapy. I don't want to be around y'all. Why would I want to be around other people?
Listen.
Why? For what? And then the men are just like, and then the men were all old school. So they've already been in 15, 16 years as it is. So they remember the days in the military where there were little to no women in the military, especially not high ranking or not in the field that they worked in. So the females that you're under have had to already fight and claw their way to where they are. So they looking for you to be on the same terms they are. And you're just like, I'm not sleeping with these people. I'm not going to claw my way like this. I'm going to either get it or I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm going to get it my way.
That part. So recently about you can now sue them. Now, this is 14 years. There's no statute of limitations with the military. But
not on that part.
Regular law, there's statute of limitations. But with military, no.
Not that I know of. I have gotten in contact with one lawyer, but his caseload was too heavy. So have to find another one.
Okay.
But yeah, and it can date back. Like they're doing with the Camp Lejeune thing. It can date way back now.
Okay. Well,
Especially for something like that. Yeah.
that's good to know because there's so many rapes that are going unnotified with the military, not just society, but with the military because they keep it hush hush inside house. They'll just move them to a different location, but they got hurt and then everything else.
It's kind of one of those things where like how people of color family are, where if it happens here, it stays here. That's how the military is.
Yeah.
And we've got to come out of that now. We've got to stop that mindset because people are literally killing themselves behind that.
Yeah.
Behind that mindset. And people can't heal fully. And you wonder why this person is mad at you because what stayed in the house, what happened in the house stayed in the house. Now they got to go to your house and face that person that did that to them the whole entire time.
Yep.
So now you wonder why they don't, that's why I don't want to deal with you. Now you wonder why you can't get recruitment numbers because nobody wants to come in.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell anybody to go. I'm not going to lie to them. I went to hell and back. I told my sons, you better hope they don't call you because you're not going otherwise.
I said the same thing. I said neither any of y'all three will ever
Nope.
sign up for the military. The devil
Never.
not have my sons because the thing is they make them and break them and don't repair them.
And I have lost friends. I have seen friends leave and go overseas and not come back the same. I have a friend right now, she did 20 years. She has lupus. She has other medical issues. She is not the same. You go in, you're good, you're young. They take your 18 years, and by the time you're 38, 39, 40, you're not the same.
How long were you in the military for?
I did 4 active and 4 inactive. So I did a total of 8.
Girl.
Yeah.
You yeah, girl.
I did my time.
You good.
And I was done when it was time to go. The good benefit was I got to go to school and they paid for it. And
like it's a bribe. They be trying to bribe you because we all know how much school costs. College cost is a fortune. Okay.
But see, the only thing about that is they don't just pay for your school. It used to be they just paid for your school. Now they give you BAH. So they pay for your school and they give you money.
How much money?
Whatever the BAH is. So like right now, I would probably, if I were to go back to school, I'd probably get $1,500, $1,600 a month.
Wow.
For going.
And this is our hard-earned money. No offenses. But I'm saying,
oh no, sweetheart. They have a whole, when they do the debt ceiling and stuff like that, that's included in there. That ain't your taxes. They got a whole set of money set off to the side just for the military. They got a whole nother set off to the side just for the Department of Veteran Affairs.
That's a hot mess. All the money that they have, they don't want to give up, but they want to keep taxing and taxing and taxing. The foolery!
I can't complain because mine is tax-free, so I have no complaints there. Now, the person who is complaining is my 19-year-old because he got to pay taxes because he got.
I I hate tax season. I hate it. I be calling them Judases. I be calling them ripoffs. I was like, they're corrupted because they are. You know, I speak not about real ninjas.
Look, I do find it ridiculous, just for the simple fact of the middle and the lower class pay so much more than the upper.
Yep.
But the upper makes so much more money. Who should be paying a larger part? Because if they paid the larger part, the middle and especially the lower class, because I'm considered lower class,
they will be able to survive if they didn't.
But they want to cut Medicaid, and they want to cut food stamps, and they want to cut
Social Security. And on top of that, yo, peep this. My mother's supposed to be retiring, right? And so she's turning 65. Now you got to retire at 67. But if you retire at 65, they're going to tax you. How do you tax somebody on their own damn money? Girl.
Man, I'm not even going to play that one, because if I do, I'm going to start getting into governmental sides and issues and things like that, and Republicans and Democrats and...
No. I'm like, what the hell? I said, Ma, retire. One, she's having health issues. So, no, you've been a nurse for 40 years, a registered nurse. You did your due diligence. It's time
to retire. Yeah. She should have more than enough for retirement and then some.
I already told my mom, what you need, I will send to you. You ain't got, listen, I only got one. Yeah. They are not running my mother in the grave sooner than
in the ground. Yeah. You see how many of these older people are having to go back to work?
I was like, Ma, I got you. She was like, well, I don't know how. I got you. I know.
You see the kids who had to do the GoFundMe for the custodian so he could retire? Because he had to go back to work because his retirement, his savings was running out at 80 years old. The babies thought enough about them. The babies.
Train up
raised a GoFundMe for him so he had enough money.
Train up a child.
Train up a government. What? I think some of these government officials forgot where they came from.
They did. And I'm tired of their hand being caught in the cookie jar and nothing happened to them. Don't send them to federal prison. No. You know what they get at federal prison? Girl, they live
everything.
Like queens. Yep. Get a smack on the hand. No.
Well, send them to the country jail. Send them out there between Savannah and Valdosta in the country where it's hot in the summer. Go to jail. Go to state prison.
No. And on Rikers Island. Send them to the worst with no protection. Send them as a regular civilian that they are and make them feel the wrath of how it really is.
But they're not going to, and that's the problem. They have it good, unfortunately. And that's the part that they have it that's good.
But judgment's coming for them, and that's not by our hands. You reap what you sow.
That's why I make sure my garden has good things in it, and I pull all weeds. Because if you let the weeds keep growing with the good stuff, eventually the weeds are going to choke out the things that are good. And you're going to have a garden full of weeds and bad things. And that ain't.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I had to get away from some things and some people, because there were weeds in my life and they were choking out the good things for me and my family. So they had it.
They got to go. You ain't gonna stay here, but you got to go somewhere, Bobo.
Somebody was just telling me that earlier. She said, God is saying, let the wheat and the tares grow together, because when the tare grow, eventually you can get rid of the tare for your wheat to be harvested.
Listen, let's swift that wheat. Swift that. You know how they threw it in the air and let it
shake it. Girl, look, let the
press that
wind blow out the chaff.
Listen. Listen, now I get so many friend requests. I'm like, who sent you? If it ain't about business and you don't know me like I know you,
you can't come here. I was just telling the girl earlier, I was saying, I said, right now I'm to the point where people only get so much of me.
Exactly.
You get limited access and you have to earn everything else. I can't give full access anymore because I've been burned so much giving full, and I've given full access to the wrong people too. I've done it without discernment.
Hello, somebody.
Discernment will sit there and scream and yell and holler at you, but you sometimes you think you're God and you got this, and I know what I'm doing, and God is like, but you don't.
Yep. When he say no, I be like, okay. I be like, really? No. Okay. Ooh, girl. You know how
You've been telling me some yeses, but I've been hearing a lot of not yets too.
I know, and I be the baddest. You be like, but I'm ready. And you
But you're not. The Holy Spirit the other day, look, I was in my time of prayer and God was speaking and he said, sometimes I'm going to show you things and you're going to be this close to getting it, but you're not ready yet. I got one or two more things I have to get right in you, because when I give it to you, you're going to appreciate it. You're going to hold on to it. You're not going to let it go. You're going to treat it the way it's supposed to be treated.
Girl.
You're going to spend it the way you're supposed to spend it. You're going to take care of it the way you're supposed to. You're going to love it the way you're supposed to. I'm going to give you that person who's supposed to be in your life, but you can't have him yet because I got to deal with your attitude a little bit more. I got to deal with your mouth just a little bit more. I got to deal with the way you cut your eyes just a little bit more. I got to deal with the way you flick your hair sometimes a little bit more. I got to deal with your eye rolls a little bit more. I got to deal with you learning how to pray more than you want to cuss people out. I got to deal with your heart a little bit more, because when I give him to you, I don't want you to run him off.
I can't
because he's going to be beneficial to you.
I can't stand you right now. I can't. Because that's what he said to me. I was like, look.
I'm not saying it. I'm just saying what the Holy Spirit is saying, because he's been saying the same thing to me. There's some things God has to burn out of us. We're being refined like gold.
Girl, he said
he's making us pure.
Girl.
And the burning hurts right now because we see this dude in front of us. He's right there. And it's like I can touch him, but God is like, but you're not ready.
Like, not
yes.
I gotta get red flag fully and completely.
I know you see him, but you got to go over this hill and through this valley and around this forest. And I got to take you through these ones, because you see him and he see you too. But he's going through his. He's being burned and refined. And I'm making him right for you. Because when I bring y'all to that center point where y'all can meet.
Kaboom! But until then,
y'all gonna shake hell, but I gotta shake the hell in you first.
Girl, he gotta shake the hell away from me. You red flag. That last situation, girl.
God gave every siren and red flag and everything. That ain't it. You're not ready yet. He's not ready yet. Ain't now one of y'all ready yet. Enjoy this time apart, because when I bring you together, I'm done. I'm finished. I'm done ranting and raving. I gotta get ready to go get my son from work and stuff. I included it in the messages and stuff for where to find my stuff and where to find the book and my website, and because girl.
Yeah, from my sister Candi. Listen.
Nicole will tell you, it don't ever be me. I let the Holy Spirit do what the Holy Spirit gonna do.
That's me too, girl. That's me too. Cause I was like, I can't stand you right now.
Whoa. I look. Cause he dealing with me.
Listen,
He working on me too.
you see me, I'm listen. I ain't got time for the drama. I ain't got time for the baby mama. I ain't got time for none of the shenanigans. Listen, come correct or keep it moving. That's my motto. My thing is, you gotta have, like, I don't settle no more. I'm not settling because I know my worth and I know everything I bring to the table. I'm gonna need him to bring that and then some too. Cause listen, boo boo,
Yes.
we need to be.
And see, my thing is this: if you're gonna come to my table, understand that I'm gonna come 100%. You need to come 100%. There's gonna be some things that you complete in me. There's gonna be some things I complete in you, and we're gonna have to be like Adam and Eve. I'm gonna have to fit you perfectly.
No, not Adam and Eve, because you saw what Eve did with Adam and
no, Adam and Eve before the sin. Before the sin, when she fit him perfectly and she was just woman.
Come on here. Yes, because let me tell you, baby, I'm like, look, I'm going to teach you some things and I want you to teach me some things, and then I want us to build together a solid.
Our ministries complement each other.
Girl, like I represent you, you represent me. On top of that, the foundation has to be solid, because I'm not having no shaky. Nope. No, we not.
If our foundation isn't Jesus, then we don't have the foundation.
It's like
that means there's no use in you even come. Look, I'm sick of. Look, girl, do you know how many I be blocking in my inbox? Blocked.
Girl, you know.
Blocked.
I'm telling somebody that today. Blocked. I'm like, who sent you? Don't be in my inbox. Let me include your wife in this, because one, I don't play about marriage. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with it. You heard? For real. I don't play. If you are married, don't inbox me, because I'm include your wife and be like, listen, this is your husband, get him. Because the simple fact is, I will put you on Front Street. Because the fact is, there is too many fish in the sea to be messing with some shenanigan when he's married. Because boo-boo, it don't work. It don't work. Don't ever be the side chick, because the side chick don't, baby, please.
I'm not a side chick. I'm not a main chick. I'm the only chick.
The uno numero, no more besides me. Because if you want to look, don't even come my way. Shorty, swing my way. No.
Look, and the Holy Spirit be like, yeah, no. I'll be like, yep, that's the enemy. Block. That's Satan right there. Block. Hey, beautiful. Yeah, I'm beautiful right now. You single or married? None of your business, because I don't want to talk to you.
Let me tell you, I tell God, if you did not send him, let them not have front teeth. Like, they'll have teeth, but I see no front teeth. That's how I devil. No. And
I bind it and I rebuke it in the name of Jesus.
No front teeth. The one you said, throw him at me. But I know you.
All right, girl, I gotta go, because I got 5 minutes to go get this boy, and these two right here is going through their little issues.
Well, you have a great night. Thank you for your talking.
Thank you for having me. I love this. I had a great time. Y'all have a good night and be blessed.
Have a good one.
Good night.
Talk to you soon.
Night. Love you, boo.
Love you, bubble. Bye.